Some people get quiet, not because they have nothing to say, but because nobody ever made silence feel safe. You laugh before talking, like you need to soften the room. Say sorry when somebody bumps into you, like pain taught your body to move. You check every lock twice before sleeping, still wake up tired. Keep oversized hoodies beside your bed, like safety comes stitched into fabric. You memorize exits in restaurants, sit facing doors without knowing why. You say I'm good too quickly, then stare at the ceiling all night. Nobody noticed how hard you worked to look untouched. Nobody noticed the way your hands shook when footsteps got loud. There's a difference between being alive and feeling allowed to exist. Not dramatic, just carrying things no child should have carried this long. And maybe you don't need another person asking for details. Maybe you deserve someone who knows enough from the silence. It was not your fault. Not the way you froze, not the way you hid, not the way your body still remembers. It's not your fault. You don't have to prove why certain rooms still hurt. You don't have to explain survival to people who never had to learn it. I stopped asking what happened when I saw how hard you worked just to look okay. Some people think healing is loud, but sometimes it's just taking a shower after 3 difficult days, answering one text instead of disappearing again, breathing through panic without calling yourself weak, letting somebody hug you without apologizing first. And if your heart still races when kindness gets too close, that doesn't mean you're broken, it means your nervous system remembers storms. Some wounds don't bleed outward, they echo in flinches and silence and over-explaining and staying too alert during peaceful moments. Not attention-seeking, just exhausted from surviving invisibly. It was not your fault. Not the night you stayed awake trying to feel clean again. Not the years you spent thinking love had to hurt to feel real. It was not your fault. When you don't know your pain to anybody's curiosity. You were not hard to love, just somebody who learned how dangerous trust could become. Hey, you don't have to tell me everything tonight. You don't have to make your pain understandable for it to deserve compassion. Stay here. That's enough for now. Maybe nobody came when your world went dark, so now your mind keeps guard even inside sunlight. Maybe your body learned fear so young that peace still feels suspicious sometimes. Maybe you mastered smiling the same way soldiers master posture. Maybe you became easy to love by hiding every part that needed it most. And that line alone could make millions cry quietly, because the child in you still says sorry before entering rooms, still rehearses conversations before making simple phone calls, still thinks being wanted can disappear without warning, still feels guilty resting after carrying unbearable weight for years. Listen to me carefully. You were never the wound, you were the person trying to survive the wound. You were never dirty, you were somebody who deserved protection earlier. And maybe healing is not becoming fearless. Maybe healing is finally realizing none of this was ever your fault. It was not your fault. Not the silence, not the shaking, not the distance inside your eyes. It was not your fault. Not the way you learned to survive before you learned to live. And if nobody ever told you gently, I will, you did not deserve what happened to you. And the fact that you are still here, still loving, still trying, still breathing is already a miracle. not broken, just